All right, let's talk about a feeling I think we all know, being stuck. It's frustrating, right? But what if there was a clear roadmap to get moving again? Well, today we're diving into the 7-step model from Robert Gonzalez's book, Stuck is Not Your Story, to show you exactly how to break free.
So let's just start with a really direct question. Do you ever feel like you're just spinning your wheels? You know, like you're putting in the effort, but you're not actually going anywhere? According to the book, this isn't some weird, isolated feeling. Nope, it's a super common, deeply human experience.
And that's really the first big idea here. Feeling stuck isn't some kind of personal failure. It's a universal problem. But you know what's great about problems? They have causes. And if they have causes, that means they have solutions. The real trick is figuring out what's actually holding you back. So the book points to these invisible barriers that keep us planted in one spot. We're talking about that fear of what's next, or that nagging little voice of self-doubt that's always whispering in your ear. Or maybe it's those limiting beliefs you've been carrying around forever. Sometimes it's just a plain lack of clarity. You don't know what to do next. These are the real culprits.
Okay, so if that's the problem, who's going to help us figure it out? Well, the author of this whole framework isn't just some theorist. He's someone who has been on this journey himself and actually built a system to help other people do the exact same thing.
So let's meet our guide, Robert Gonzalez. This guy's an entrepreneur, a life and business coach, and he's also the founder of Gonzalez Motorsports. So his whole background is about turning passion into a real, tangible thing. That gives him this really unique, practical viewpoint on smashing through the exact barriers we were just talking about. And this leads us straight to the core solution he presents, a real, tangible roadmap. We're not just talking about fluffy inspiration here. This is a practical, powerful guide designed to help you, literally, rewrite your own story.
And here it is. The book is called Stuck is Not Your Story. Break free from fear, doubt, and delay through faith and purpose. Ooh, that's a title. But the title itself is basically a promise, right? It frames this whole thing as a journey of action, built on both practical steps and finding a deeper sense of why you're doing it.
So what's the big promise? It's all about making this transformation. The goal is to take you from a state of confusion to one of clarity, to move from feeling paralyzed to actually making progress, and ultimately, to go from feeling stuck to feeling absolutely unstoppable. That's the core idea of this whole roadmap.
Now, to make all these ideas really stick, the book uses some incredible storytelling. We get to follow the journey of a character named Marcus Thompson, and his struggles are specifically designed to mirror the things we all go through when we feel trapped by our own situations.
And that brings us to the real engine of the book, the 7-step model. This is the whole methodology, the nuts and bolts that drives that transformation from stuck to unstoppable. So what is this thing?
The model is basically a systematic process for getting back on track. It all starts with 3 really foundational steps. Step 1 is acknowledge your current story. That means you have to be brutally honest about where you are right now. Then, step 2 is identify the root cause. You gotta dig past the surface level stuff to find what's really holding you back. And step 3, define your new destination, getting laser focused on where you actually want to go. Okay, so once you've got that foundation, the model gives you the action plan. Step 4 is create your roadmap, which is all about breaking down that big destination into smaller, totally manageable steps. Steps 5 and 6 are execute with faith and build your support system, which focus on taking action and, crucially, surrounding yourself with the right people. And finally, step 7, celebrate your progress, because you have to recognize your wins to build momentum. And that right there is the complete framework. So once you have this entire 7-step model, the whole game changes. It's not about analyzing the problem of being stuck anymore. It's about using a really clear process to actively write what comes next for you. And I really want to leave you with this powerful quote from the book. It's simple, but it's so important. Your current location is not your final destination. It's just a fantastic reminder that where you are right now does not have to define where you end up. So we're going to end with the same challenge the book leaves you with. This entire 7-step model is designed to empower you. It's a tool for you to write your next chapter. The book makes this bold claim: stuck is not your story. And then it turns right around and asks you point blank, how will you prove it?